Tennessee's Wild Side is a presentation of the Jackson Foundation.
Hi friends, welcome to the Wild Side. I'm Steve Hall. As we all know, the weight of the world will one day rest on the shoulders of the next generations. And many of those younger than us already recognize that enormous responsibility. In the close community that preserves and protects the American Mustang, it is important that those people deemed as celebrities be willing to pass on the wisdom that they've attained. And as we consider the magic of the moment, pondering all that it takes to get there, it's really quite inspiring.
The bond between horse and rider is believed to be even more exceptional when it's a Mustang. This little filly named Pancake, rounded up in the Nevada desert and transported to Pikeville, Tennessee, had never been touched by human hands.
I was the only person to ever touch her up until training, and all of which I did myself until recently. So she's been under saddle for about 6 months, and I decided it was time that I wanted her to have a stronger foundation. And that's when I reached out to Garrett.
Reaching out to other trainers might seem a bit intimidating, given that this gathering at the Mustang Heritage Foundation's Extreme Mustang Makeover is a competition. But 15-year-old Kennedy Barano is wise enough to recognize that she and this little 3-year-old might need some assistance.
I had actually been following his Facebook page, and in my eyes, he's like a celebrity. I remember our first lesson, I saw Garrett face to face, and I was like, oh my gosh, he's real. It was kind of surreal, but
And you're tearing up.
A little bit.
The emotion that runs deep comes easily to the surface as Kennedy remembers earlier in the day when Pancake attempted to stay near the safety of her surroundings.
We had a really rough time between getting here and the classes. This is so much. It's a large atmosphere.
It's also a place of oversized expectations, and maybe no one understands that more than the 2023 fan favorite.
She needed a little bit of help getting in, so I let her try it and I waited. With my students, I love to watch them problem solve. I want to be able to give them the tools and let them apply it to their horses. Then I stepped in and said, hey, let's use this tool and let's move on. And then I stepped right back out, and she was able to just continue on, got her horse back with her. It was absolutely amazing.
What is equally amazing is that this sort of assistance doesn't stop with a young rider at her first Mustang Makeover. Even though Garrett is a top 2 trainer, he goes higher to get advice from celebrity trick rider Ginger Duke.
I know when I was starting out, I didn't have the money to pay for help. And so those people that take you in, you really appreciate that. And you try to do that with the people that call you for help and want to learn and have more knowledge. And we really enjoy that. We're getting to an age that we enjoy that a little bit more, helping and passing it on to others.
And ladies and gentlemen, Garrett is actually interning with Ginger.
Personally, that has helped me grow so much because I'm not only doing it during the week, but I have to then teach it to somebody. It's a super unique opportunity on kind of the fine-tuning of training horses. I'm also getting some of the performance type of training that I'm super interested in.
And in an expo center where novice riders get to warm up in the same arena with those who have mastered Mustang training, there's already a group of proteges waiting in the wings for another opportunity.
So I want to be a trainer. Garrett introduced us into it because he convinced my mom to let us enter this. Tomorrow I'm doing maneuvers, and today I did right.
Do you have a special or a favorite celebrity trainer?
Garrett and Ginger.
At some point, are you going to teach somebody?
I want to.
Looks like you've got a good start on your training future.
Yes.
But here at the Mustang Heritage Spectacular, there are those who have already risen to the pinnacle of success. Even though they are still perfecting each individual production, they recognize the significant role they play and the privilege to perform.
On the way home from the first makeover, my wife said, how are you going to top that? I said, I'm going to find me an old car. I want to jump over it, and I don't know if I said right then, maybe have them ride in it. So I was looking for old cars right away, and I saw the car. Had a couple friends that come down from Fort Worth and would just watch me work the horses. They just liked it. And I told them, I said, I found me a car. I got me an idea for next year, and I showed it to them, So the next weekend, them two guys, they had gone and bought that car for me and brought it to my house and said, let's see you do it.
And so much like the others here, Bobby Kerr got a little help from some friends.
Yeah, it's pretty special.
He calls himself a participant, clarifying that he does not see himself as a celebrity. But Bobby Kerr's incredible idea launched him straight from Texas horse trainer to living legend.
His act is so well known. Not only is his act just like it's got the horsemanship, it's got the entertainment, it's got the things, but his network across the country is so amazing.
You try to show off your horsemanship, but you try not to copy somebody else. Be original. I just had some good ideas, and executed them. And I mean, a lot of people work all their life to get to that point, and boom, I was in there.
Original ideas are what many of the celebrities bring to this arena.
I will say this time I'm bringing something that they've probably never seen before.
Showcasing incredible feats by horse and rider. Even Bobby Kerr, so famous for his horse and car, still finds new ways to make it even more entertaining.
And that's kind of like this deal. All my critters I'm using tonight, they're kind of a little different job than they're used to. And I don't know why I switched it up. I just felt like I needed to.
Ginger and Bobby have both been injured, acknowledging it's a dangerous sport of not if, but when.
And when you're going and doing every weekend, that chance increases. It has been a pretty incredible life and journey. I'm gonna cry.
It's okay.
And
I do a lot of that.
and so here we are. In horse training, you always need help, always. There's always things to learn.
And admitting you might need help, well, that's often brave and more a badge of honor than an embarrassment.
I'm just absolutely thrilled with how we were able to overcome a lot between here and just in our lives. It's just pretty special.
She has so much talent. I want her to just be able to come out here and own it.
Kennedy will leave Franklin and head home to Soddy Daisy, ready to learn more, but knowing even among the celebrities, she and Pancake succeeded in making an impact at their first Extreme Mustang Makeover.
I'm just gonna go wherever God takes me. Yeah, just whatever's meant for me.
Do you dream of being a celebrity trainer?
I would say it's less of a dream and more of a goal. Just something to always work toward. It's like I feel it in my blood that I'm meant to be here. Like this is home.
Pancake's show name is made from scratch, which may help explain all of the challenges that Kennedy was up against. It couldn't have been easy for the judges either. Ginger Duke finished second and Bobby took first with a cash prize of $20,000. Although Bobby continues to travel all over the country, he has to take a few days off for chemotherapy as he battles cancer in between performances. You can find out more about all things Mustang by going to our website, wildsidetv.com.